I have the perfect segue from that, dude. Fucking the past motherfucking like 10 goddamn Dragon Ball games have all been exactly the fucking same. And if you're a Dragon Ball video game fan, you fucking know what I'm talking about. Except for Dragon Ball,
there was a video game for it.
Universe.
Dude, there's too many video games, but they all retell the same fucking stories. That's the problem. They all retell the fucking story with Goku fighting Frieza, Goku fighting Cell, then Goku fighting. It's just the Dragon Ball Z storyline, which is fine, you know. But it's like, they like the levels are all the fucking same. And I get it, because it's like, you know, they're not going to change the story of what happened in Dragon Ball when Goku fights Vegeta as the ape and all that stuff. But it's like, dude, I played all those games, and it's all the fucking same every
It's like
fucking
an
time.
amusement park. Here we are. Here's for the first. Here's a Dragon Ball, the first one. Here's with Goku. All right, next up, here's when Piccolo gets involved.
Yeah.
All right,
But
kids.
so-
Now here's when Vegeta comes in.
Yeah, but so
Sorry.
Xenoverse changed things up a bit, and even though Xenoverse does the same thing, it retells the whole fucking stories, but it just changed things up, and people who play the game know it's more like an MMO because they took the Dragon Ball Online game, that got canceled, they moved that to consoles, and now they canceled those, and now Dragon Ball Online is back, so they're not making a Xenoverse 3, which I fucking really wish they do, but then they're going back to the online, which is cool. I would do that, but I think it's pay monthly, I believe. If it's free, I might be down to play it, actually, but I gotta look back into that. Anyway, but somebody used the Unreal Engine to make their own Dragon Ball game. And, like, fuck, dude.
Do that with Pokemon.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's so fucking sick, dude. And it's like, first of all, why can't someone just hire that fucking guy? And then, why,
Just get him
what the
to do
fuck? Like, just why are you gonna make the same game again and again and again? Like, experiment, you know? Like,
Yeah,
Assassin's
take
Creed.
risks. Do
like,
something.
Fucking Assassin's Creed nails it on the head with they make a perfect game. Then the next Assassin's Creed game they do is a totally fucking new fucking experiment. It's like they experiment way too much.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be. But it's like, but now it's
yeah.
working out because Origins and Odyssey are fucking awesome. So like, why can't they do that with Dragon Ball? You know, they keep retelling the same fucking game, making this because an E3 just happened. So I saw the trailer for the new Dragon Ball game. So fucking unimpressed. And again, I'm trying not to. I hate shitting on these things now because like I love Dragon Ball and I love all the Dragon Ball games. But it's like I'm not gonna play this one.
Yeah.
And it's like, the trailer was just Goku fighting Vegeta as the Great Ape again. And it's like, dude, I literally feel like I've seen that exact fucking cutscene in like 5 other video games I played. I was like, what are they doing? Make a different game. The fuck? At least now when they're doing the Dragon Ball Super shit, they're doing all the cross universes, the multiverse shit. They got Super Saiyan 4 Goku with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Like, that's what the Xenoverse shit was doing, you know?
Yeah, and
so
with
it's
the
like,
time people and shit, the time police.
Yeah, that was all Xenoverse.
Yeah, like
so
they
it's
need
like,
to actually add that to the show next. Like,
Yeah.
that needs to be the next arc.
So, you know, so yeah, so I don't know what these fucking video games and they're, yeah, so people that make these mods, and the same goes with, like, you know, Skyrim, like, I think they actually did do that with Skyrim.
Oh, sure.
Because in the Skyrim mods, someone made the Khajiit homeworld, they made a jungle world.
Cyrodiil?
And
Oh,
now
no.
in Elder I forgot
They
what
made
was.
it. No, I know.
But now in the Elder Scrolls Online.
Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Where are we
Elder
going?
Scrolls
Elsewhere.
Online, they did that now.
Where elsewhere?
So I don't know if they did that because that guy made the mod and
And
it
it was so
inspired
good, they're
them.
like, fuck.
I don't know if that's what happened, but
Were you guys watching E3?
yeah, I watched everything. Every E3, I watch everything. This was a good E3.
We watched
Yeah,
the
it was.
beginning part.
I watch every conference all the way through.
Nice.
Dedicated.
Yeah,
You're
No, I mean,
breathtaking.
because if you watch the trailers, and then you might miss some because you know some fly under the radar or whatever. But it's like I want to know what they have to fucking say for themselves. That's what I want to know for these video game people, because you know the video game fucking enterprise has become like Hollywood. You know, they're just churning out sequels. Fucking like they've destroyed Halo, they've destroyed Gears of War, they've destroyed fucking
they
Mass
Oh my
Effect,
gosh.
they've destroyed
Yeah, you're right.
Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront, they've destroyed all of these franchises. So now it's up to these new
How so?
franchises to come back. Well,
Oh,
Star Wars
man.
Battlefront.
Yeah,
I mean,
micro-purchasing. Like, they had to make laws about it.
Same
So-
same
Oh,
shit
with the
Star
loot
Wars
boxes
Battlefront.
and all that?
Yeah, same shit with Star Wars Battlefront applies to Halo
Did
5.
you see that video of the lady who in Congress, when they asked her about loot boxes?
No.
They don't know what the fuck. I haven't watched anything political
They
ever since
try to
Trump
avoid
became
it. It's so
president.
hilarious.
And, like, I think
Oh, no, this
FIFA
is within, like,
games were the
England,
big
I think,
thing.
actually. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it
Anything
wasn't America.
globally
Maybe it was
political makes
America.
me.
It was
makes me
on
mad
Cringe.
now.
That's the only reason why I saw it. It was fucking hilarious. She just was like trying to like skate around, you know, like the word loot boxes because it's gambling. It
Yeah.
really is gambling.
Yeah.
But they're all trying to like avoid it. It's like at the same time though, dude, if I'm one of those companies, why wouldn't I do that? Why
Yeah, no,
the
it makes
fuck
sense.
wouldn't I do that?
But it's like, it gets to the point when it's too much.
It makes it unfair to
When
play.
it's,
and
yeah,
it's
exactly.
unfun.
You
It gets
got
to
a
the point when it's too much.
1.2% chance to get this, so you need to
Yeah.
buy 500 loot boxes to get a 5% chance or something.
Did you
And
play
then
the
I-
story
I
mode
think-
for that game? Because I feel like the
Yes. I play-
appeal
I-
is multiplayer.
Fuck those people. I say that to anyone. Overwatch, fuck you. But
Yeah.
I heard I'm not even gonna go down that road. Dude,
Been
I'm gonna
there
talk
too
about that for
many
fucking
times.
two
I don't even
fucking
know what
hours
you
straight.
said.
But cause I'm a writer. I'm a story dedicated, you know. So it's like.
Oh, so you're saying the story sucks?
Way back when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, my friend got it. Took him like 5 months to play the campaign. I was so fucking offended, dude. I was legitimately, personally offended at that. Even though I had no reason to be. I was just like, dude.
Oh, because he didn't play the...
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just like a movie,
Oh,
basically. You
oh,
just
I
like
see.
sit down, watch a movie for like a few
Yeah, I got
hours and
you, I
stuff,
got you.
and like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not that long.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are you gonna... Campaign teaches you how to fucking play. That's first things first.
Yeah.
So, like, why are you gonna jump straight to fucking online if you don't even know how to fucking play?
Yeah.
You're gonna look like an asshole. You're gonna feel like a fucking idiot.
That's me.
Ugh.
Jumping right in.
Battlefield friends. This is Jeep stuff. That's
I feel like
C4.
that's
no,
how
it's
you get
Jeep
better.
stuff. Put it on Jeeps, they explode. No,
Yeah,
C4. If you played the campaign.
Because
No,
also
they
you're doing
literally say that.
disservice to the developers of the game, to the people who make the story, to the actual setting, to the characters, to even like to the weapons, and to everything, to the world. You're disrespecting the game itself, the developers, and the world that you're within. If there is a campaign that you're not playing, that's how I feel. Because there are some stories that I've written that I want to be in video game form, and I legitimately
It
don't.
would
want
be a
them to
cool
have
job.
onlines.
It would be a really cool job.
Yeah. But like, 'cause that's why, dude. We watched the documentary on the making of the God of War video game, which was the game.
I mean,
that
there's
game.
games that you haven't played through the campaign though, like Battlefield 4. You didn't finish it because it was shit and stuff. And there's a lot of games that
Well,
you
yeah,
just
but
drop because
that-
they're shitty.
Yeah, but because
Like, if
because
you
they
like a
don't
game,
they don't
you'll
pull
play
me
through
in.
the campaign.
'Cause they don't pull me in, because I think the Battlefield they always shift the characters and shit. Also,
Battlefield 4 was
Oh,
really
that was
boring
the-
and
that was like
lacking.
the,
Battlefield 3 was with the nuke, and then Battlefield 4 was
Yeah,
like
okay,
when they were
that
doing
one-
World War 3. And it was
yeah,
really
that's why.
confusing.
Because the story felt like a sequel, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why. That's why
yeah.
it felt like going to Black Ops 2, and I didn't know who Mason was. But
Okay,
I
yeah.
played Black Ops. That's the
Yeah,
I
you
knew
were
that, but I'm saying
disconnected, so you
Battlefield.
didn't-
That's why I didn't, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going. They're talking about a nuke in Paris. I'm like, I don't whatever.
Yeah,
But so,
yeah.
what the fuck was I just saying?
Well, I feel like I play video games differently. I see them as a skill set.
You're doing
so
a
like,
disservice if you don't play campaigns.
I'm used to like playing like sports games, you know. So like I've always seen it as like a skill thing. Like I'm better than you.
Okay,
you're
yeah,
better
well, that's
than
totally
me.
different. There's no story.
Doing a
That's
career
just-
thing
yeah.
on
No,
like
so it's, like,
Madden or
interesting.
something. It's like, oh, I'm building a team, and they're gonna.
Yeah, that's
they're
totally
teams.
different.
Yeah, but it's just like, oh, there's people out there who just want to like do it for the story, and it's like, oh, okay, there's like these different
But
markets.
I like
for
online
people.
too, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we were
yeah.
replaying Borderlands, like we were just burning through it. You know, we've already played the games several
Yeah.
times, but it's like we were just playing it just for the sake of because Borderlands 3 is coming out, and we just wanted to get hyped up for it.
Yeah,
But it's
we're
like
just treating it as an
remind
online
ourselves
game.
how
But
it is again.
So I get it, and we would have, and now we're getting back into Warframe also because there's not much. There is a story in that, but there's not much.
You
but
gotta
it's like
you gotta look for it yourself.
yeah,
Like, you
exactly.
can
But
either-
that one, it's like you were telling me about it. I'm not digging into it, but I just like it because I love the world and I love the setting. So that's also like there are games where obviously they're for multiplayer only, and
Sure.
yeah.
And I mean,
major MMO.
Yeah.
just like I say that, I still like stories like Grand Theft Auto. I love playing the story. This is kind of cool that
Yeah.
you're just like this drug
But that's
dealer and
also
all that
okay to
shit,
go
you
straight
know?
to the online because it's
fourth
still
character.
it's still part of the story technically.
Yeah,
it's like a
yeah.
prequel. The
Yeah.
Red Dead and GTA are like prequels to the story, and you're
Well,
playing as a different
I
character.
think
so
now
that's-
with some of the missions, it's lapped.
either,
GTA
yeah, either
Online,
way,
but
yeah.
it'll happen
Still,
eventually.
It's like,
with
it's
our
the
Red
fourth
Dead
character. You're
Online.
right. Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
the point. So it's
I
like so
think
that's
Red Dead's
so,
gonna do that
So I
too.
like that, you know, because
time
they're
passes.
combining it. It's like because they understand that some people don't care about the story, which is fucked up. So they're like, all right, well, we're making 80-hour campaigns, but if these fucking cunts don't want to play it,
Yeah.
fine.
We'll
I
make
guess
some side
we'll
missions and
force
sprinkle
them.
out all of
Yeah,
them.
We'll
Yeah.
force them to play this campaign.
But that's
Yeah,
where the
Red Dead
longevity
Online
is.
That's
doing
why I
that.
respect the fuck out of Rockstar, just because they're the best and shit. But like, they're forcing online motherfuckers to play story, whether they want to or not.
Stranger missions. Do all of these strangers. Who the fuck is this guy?
Shove it down your fucking throats.
If you played the campaign,
Yeah.
you would have noticed.
Yes.
Black Pill is one of the best missions, and if you didn't notice that, then you don't deserve. Play the campaign.
Yeah.
Who are these random twins from? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So then, like, Overwatch could be considered that, but since the trailers that get everyone psyched for the game are all story driven, and then they throw away the story and they cancel the comic books, it's just a major
And
fuck
any
you.
missions there are seasonal. You can't go back and
Yeah,
actually play. It's like,
it's
oh,
bullshit.
the only story you have is like,
Because
what?
that's like whoever's making that decision. Oh, but it makes them more like
They need to get more loot boxes, and they can only get the seasonal loot boxes. with the
like
seasonal
that.
things.
Whoever's making the idea of like, oh, they can only play for 3 months because like that makes people want to play it more or whatever. That mentality, for whoever that person is in that position, the producer or director or whatever manager fucker, that person is so disrespectful to the people who went out of their way to design the costumes and the fucking and the bots that you fight and the map designs for those Overwatch maps. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: do you think that now that they're making laws on loot boxes, it's gonna de-incentivize them to like push them multiplayer stuff? You know, so like, do you think they're gonna go back to focusing kind of on the campaign a little bit now?
A lot of companies are doing. I mean, yeah, a lot of companies are doing that. That's why I really liked this E3.
It's like
I have a whole list of like games, like because the past few E3s were just like shitty.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
all that
and
shit.
like you know, yeah, but
the
like this.
Fortnite upset. Oh, what's that one game that's gonna do a Fortnite style game? That's pretty...
Fallout 76, like they're doing the
Yeah.
Fortnite thing, and that looks fucking awesome. And
It
Fallout
does.
76, we watched the thing, the fucking the fire waves
The
closing
storm,
in. Remember?
yeah.
Like that looks fucking cool. Because
Yeah.
all Fallout 76 was like, you know, it was a broken game. It wasn't Fallout. We know. We played it. It was fun because we were all together. But
Yeah.
that's the only reason why it was even fun, because
There's
we were
no
together.
real missions.
Yeah,
there was
like,
no real.
there was a lot of shit wrong with
narrative,
the
like,
game,
yep. Yeah.
but now it looks like coming this fall, that game is going to be good now because with that they're bringing the story in, they're bringing NPCs in, they're letting you actually do quests and shit now, judging by that trailer that we saw. And then they're also like, oh well, I mean, this is an online game. Instead of just making like an MMO wandering fucking wasteland, how about we have them do some online shit? So now they're adding in those game types, which is like the Fortnite thing, and I like that because Fortnite, I have massive. Just why? we're all, if you're an adult, just why? Okay?
No, now
okay.
it's about Apex Legends. Right?
Yeah, so
It was pretty fun. It was short lived, but
Don't
I
even-
enjoyed it for maybe
And
like
then the
a
John
month or
Wick
two.
thing, they actually
Yeah.
added John Wick, actual John Wick into the game, so you can get the skin for a
Yeah.
while. So it's like, oh,
okay.
I
so
do get the
that's
appeal for it.
but that's it.
Yeah.
But like with Fortnite, basically,
got
it's just
taken
it's just
Keanu
the
Reeves
fucking
magic,
like
money.
whatever. That is what it is. But basically, that's why Fallout 76 is perfect to do the Fortnite thing, because with that you can construct things like in Fortnite. So that's why that's like the ultimate game to be like a parallel to
And
it.
how Fallout
Yeah.
4 actually had that, and it was like the best part of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Well, I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And so other games are doing that whole, oh, the map's closing in, gets to the core, like they're copying the Fortnite thing, but because there's no construction and shit, it's not the same, right?
Yeah.
But Fallout's actually gonna make that the same, so it's like, I like that other games are stealing the thing from Fortnite, because just like, why is Fortnite so fucking big? It's just one fucking like game type that's like, whatever. So it's
Yeah.
like, just take that game type and put it in your game, as long as you have other fucking game types in the online multiplayer, then it's fine,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You have a free for all, you have a deathmatch, you have
Yeah.
this stuff. So it's like, yeah, they're actually just
Yeah.
devoting the whole game to free for all.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous. So there's a lot of things this was a good, it was a good E3. So like you can tell a lot of games are going back to more indie style a little bit,
Yeah.
like just more original titles.
Because they can't do the loot boxes. They're like, alright, fuck.
Yeah, because
they-
people are turning
Well-
away from it.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
dude,
what I was
because
gonna say
one-
earlier is like the way to, like, if you're gonna do loot boxes, make it free to play. Like Warframe, like what we're playing, is like, it's free to play. It's been around for 6 years.
So
they keep adding content.
It makes you
and stuff,
want
makes it better.
to pay for shit, because like,
Yeah.
dude, that game is so fucking incredible for it being free. It's like, dude, they deserve money.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
They
what
deserve
that's-
money.
That's
I'll
what made
spend
Fortnite
like
pop.
maybe $6 once every 6 years.
Yeah,
like,
you know?
like, you know, like
It's what makes Fortnite
60,
pop.
I mean.
Right?
60.
I guess that's true. Okay, that's fair.
They were
for
free to
Fortnite.
play. That's the only reason I
Sure.
ever got it. Someone said, "Yo, there's this new free game out there that's
If
crazy."
they
I
had
was
more
like, okay.
game modes instead of like free to play or
Exactly.
something. Well,
Because
no,
Warframe
the original
is
no,
like
they do have.
fucking
But that's why I only
goddamn
played for a
No
little
one
bit,
buys the
dude.
original game, so that's why they made the online portion. Like,
Oh.
because they do actually have a save the world thing for Fortnite. Like, it was
They
supposed
do,
to
yeah.
be that,
It's a
but
real
they just
game,
jumped
but
on the
you have to pay
train.
for it.
Okay. I literally never knew that. That's
And the
like,
menu
I've
is always
never
like,
even
save
knew.
the world, it costs $20,
That's-
or, you know,
Sure, but
do that.
Let's not doubt that the Fortnite is corny as fuck and made for like 7.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're an
there's
adult,
no
why?
doubt. Yeah.
That's my
Overwatch,
initial
yeah.
question. That's like the beginning and end of my whole argument.
Here's the
It's like,
thing.
if you're an adult, why, dude?
I'll
Play
tell you
Borderlands.
so many
I'll
other
tell you what.
games.
I'll
Like
tell you what.
Borderlands, which is
It's
still shaded,
like, yeah,
but it's
like-
not for kids. It's like,
and like-
oh, it's like
And just
cartoons,
how Warframe
but
is free,
badass.
dude. Like, fucking play Warframe.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
thing
I
is,
mean
it's
the
simple.
setting, like cartoony,
simple.
but like
As far
it's
as free
fucking
games
badass.
are concerned.
Yeah,
Like-
play Warframe. Yeah,
It's simple.
It-
That's why people want to play it.
People don't
Everyone
want to
hear
think.
about
They
it.
just want to go in. I'm gathering resources.
Exactly.
Like, no, I have to build this armor. I need to gather these resources. That's too much thinking. I want to do free for all for half an hour.
That's definitely a fair
But-
argument against Warframe.
But I didn't even know about that type of game mode. I thought that was the only one doing that game mode. Now that I know that game mode exists in other games, I would much rather... Dude, if you told me there was a Battle Royale type of Star Wars, woo! I'm for sure getting
I
that
know
game,
I
dude.
know Morrow and Josh, our old buddy, they were playing Black Ops fucking 4 or whatever, the newest one, and I was like just in their party like half a year ago or some shit. And I think they were saying they were playing this new game type where it was like the map was closing and shit. And I was
That's
like,
so
oh, that's
cool.
like Fortnite. So like Call of Duty was taking it. It's like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
I love
surprised
that,
if the
yeah.
new Star Wars did it, dude.
Yeah, it's just
And
a
if we make
free-for-all
it free to
mode.
play too,
Yeah.
I'm in there.
And fucking yeah, I forgot which conference it was in E3, but one of the conferences was saying like, and there will be no micro purchases, and there was like a roaring ovation.
That's
So
so funny.
yeah, it's like the tide is fucking being pushed
Yeah,
against the fucking
exactly.
video game companies. Like, dude, fuck you guys.
It's a bit of a
Yeah.
pendulum swing,
Yeah.
you know? But it's cool. Like I said, a lot of people got put onto that game mode. So now it's pulling people into even the video game world of like that type of shit. You know, we realize how much fun that was.
It's like there should literally be paid server. Like people who pay money for
Dude,
higher classes,
like,
they're in their own fucking
that
world.
should be
They're
included in the
their own realm.
Xbox Live price.
Yeah.
We should get our own servers. We pay fucking $10 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like for people that just play, like if you're playing Halo and you're not buying your weapons, you don't play Halo online with those fucking assholes who are buying their weapons.
Yeah,
You're only
yeah.
playing with people who rank up normally, like real soldiers.
Yeah.
You don't fucking
have a filter
whatever.
of some sort. Like, because
Yeah.
you can do that, yeah, in a lot of games.
Normies
have that.
and white whales.
Yeah. Or
That's
you
what
can
it
go
is.
True Vault Hunter hardcore, but like, yeah, it's there. They just
Yeah.
need
Because
more.
that's what they call the white whales in the mobile gaming industry. Like they're always like kids of rich adults who usually
they
steal their parents'
spend-
credit card
Oh.
numbers and spend like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Bro, my
on market
stepbrother.
purchasing.
My stepbrother.
Not literally hundreds of thousands of dollars though.
Oh, no. Not
Yeah.
that much. But
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
Okay, that's still
Yeah.
too.
They were
that's
like, what the
preposterous, too
fuck?
much.
What the fuck? Because, like, my stepmom, his mom she's got money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he doesn't need to pay for shit. So he does work. He's like a lifeguard. So he's making all this money. All the money he spent on lifeguarding all went to this game, microtransactions.
Well, that's fine if it's his money.
Sure, but like, then
I mean,
he's
it's
getting
dumb,
nothing
but
else.
it's like if he's not
But
stealing it.
I'm
then-
saying though, how much?
It's not immoral at all. but
Yeah,
it's like
that's what I'm saying. But like, yeah,
but
like
these people exist.
yeah,
that are
no,
doing
it's
that.
definitely an addiction,
Whales.
100%. And like the people, yeah, the video game industry and the mobile gaming industry, like they take advantage of that. And yeah, like they literally instead of calling them addicts, they call them white whales. And they're
My
like,
bad.
that's how
You
we
did
make
say
money.
white whales because
Yeah.
they take their parents' cards. He did do that at one point too.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot about that. He did do that as well. He did that to my stepmom. but
Hashtag shout
They were just like, "Yo, you spent $100 on this shit." Because it's just $1 each time. You think my mom's not gonna care about $1? That's fine. Mom, can I buy this for $1? Yeah. Stop asking me. Just go do it. Fine. $500 later, you're looking at your credit card bill like, what the fuck is this game Fortnite?
That's
You
fucked
know
up.
what I
And
mean?
like the saddest thing, it's so sad knowing how it's like, oh, it's incremental. So that means you bought things that were either less than $1, or maybe $2. So many times it added up to a few $100s.
Yeah.
How many fucking times did you keep
I bought
clicking it?
500 loot boxes.
Yeah, like what
That would
in
be
the
like
fuck?
if you just had like
Over
a
and
machine
over. Yeah.
hooked up to your house that just had a weed hit, and you just put in like $1 every time, and you would get like maybe a weed hit out of
Yeah.
it. You know, you kind of
Yeah,
gambled,
right.
and then you'd be like, okay,
Fuck.
this is cool. If I throw in like $5, I'll definitely get enough to get me baked. You know what I mean? Like I'll get something out of it.
And yeah, I was reading this thing, I guess, on Reddit and online. The gambling poker, it's only available in like some states and so like other states, like if there's no gambling stuff, like you can't play it in some states. I was like
Makes
reading about
sense.
that.
I
I
love that.
forgot which ones. What's actually
awesome.
affected stuff.
crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, oh shit,
Fucking
like,
love that.
and yeah, I think that's the thing about I think FIFA. Like that was the thing in the news about
Yeah,
like what
EA.
legislation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were actually like they have to display the percent chances of like, oh, I want to get this guy. What's the chance? They actually have to give the
Be
percent.
very
chance.
clear what your
Yeah,
chances
all right. It's
are.
a 2.5 chance before they didn't even show. It's gold.
Yeah.
Right.
You get it sometimes.
Yeah.
Who
So
knows?
If I do 100
like,
times, I'm gonna get it
yeah.
second.
But if you don't know
or
the
on
math and
2 or
stuff,
3.
it's like, okay, no, it's a 0.2% chance. I have to buy 2,000. It's
so
like
fucking
the
grimy,
chances, yeah. So it's like, yeah.
It's so fucking grimy.
Yeah.
But dude, hey, a lot of people bet good money on that. I have friends in college. They would bet so much money on Madden, the football game. It was insane. They would go broke, man, and then they're just playing to catch back up. It was insane. There's these websites that you could do. You just find
Yeah.
a buddy there. Okay, you want to bet $5 on this game? Let's go, and then you would just do it. And dude, they were so competitive, man. It was wild, and it never ends well. It never ends well. No one's ever like, yeah, I'm just making cake, just betting on Madden. It's always
Yeah,
people
dude.
struggling. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up.
There's no
That's why I
campaign
just-
mode in Madden. You know what I mean?
I know. That's why I just stick with stories. That's why I love GameFly, dude. You know,
Yeah.
just get the game, play it through. You're done. Send it out.
Yeah.
You're good.
If that's
Yeah.
what you're doing it for, GameFly is perfect. I was telling her to get GameFly. She just got some horror game. It was a really cool concept. It's like a. Have you ever seen Bandersnatch for Oh, you don't watch.
I've heard
Black
about
Mirror.
it. And
It's like a
I've
choose your own path. You know those
Yeah.
books that choose
it
your path. Go to
Telltale?
56.
Oh,
like
is
that.
it the one where you're like?
Black Mirror. It's on Netflix.
I know. The one that you got though. Is it the It's not a Telltale game. Is it the one where you're like these teenagers in like some
Yeah.
cabin, right? And there's
Yeah.
the Wendigos right in the
Mhm.
woods. Yeah. I haven't played the one, but I know about it.
Interesting. It was like it was supposed to be like a horror movie in
Yeah.
a video game, and it took all the tropes of a horror movie. It seemed.
Yeah.
and
I
put
don't
it
know.
on
I've
the
seen
game.
like I've watched. we were my cinematographer actually, the guy who did the
Yeah.
Tokyo tournament. I was at his place and we were watching. He watched a channel where a guy was playing.
playing
Like he
that?
didn't play the game because it's a PlayStation exclusive, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And
probably.
you're playing on a PlayStation, right? Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, he has Xbox, and so he's like, oh, I wanted to play this game, but I can't play it, so I'm just gonna watch someone else play it. But he watched this guy, basically, and like
It's gotta
yeah.
be frustrating to watch that.
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah.
Fuck,
And the guy's
I'd
like,
be like,
"Fuck!
no."
I wasn't trying to do that."
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
mean,
was
she
there,
was
I
making
saw
her
an
own
episode of
choices
that.
and
Yeah.
screaming the whole
So
time.
I saw like a 30-minute playthrough of that game where like this kid like he could have got saved, but like the guy playing it fucked up. He's like, no, I could have saved him. But I fucked up. And he got like dragged into the woods with the fucking monsters. I'm like, oh shit.
Because you can't.
Yeah,
can
you
you
can't.
even be good at that game? It's just you choose one or the other, right? You can't really
you
be good.
can be, but it's kind of like
It's like
what
gambling.
your,
Yeah.
It depends like what your goal is.
They made him make that game illegal, right? They're just like, this is a gambling game.
Well, I
we
mean,
don't
it's like
this.
your choices. It's like a gamble, sort of. It's like what you
Yeah,
do. It's
yeah.
like, there are unforeseen circumstances. Because I've played
Yeah.
other games like that, like Heavy Rain and fucking and Detroit Become Human, where it's
Oh.
like that, where there's like so many
You
possibilities.
make choices
Yeah.
in different.
Those are all PlayStation exclusive. I
It's
think it's
cool.
the same company that makes.
It
those
gives it
games.
replay value. You don't just play it
Absolutely.
one time through.
Yeah,
you
I
don't play it
played-
again.
Twice. Yeah, usually games that they're good, I play it twice, then I realize the third time isn't worth it because like the third option isn't worth it. Usually, like that's
You
usually
trusted
like,
your
no.
instincts originally.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this one's this way, this one's the opposite, this one's
Yeah.
weak. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, the games I play are like Sim City and Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love creating stuff.
They're
you
making
know
a new
what I mean?
Sims game, Sims Paradise, I think, or
Oh,
something.
like
that. You're
The
on an island.
Sims?
Yeah, it's a new island. It's your own island. You own it.
But it's
it
like
was
the
on
people one, the Sims, right?
No, it was like on this past E3, like a few weeks ago. They released, they announced it.
Yeah.
You're on an island. It's like Sims Paradise Island or some shit like that.
That's the whole thing.
everyone's
it's
just
about.
And
fucking
then we
just
all
come everywhere.
That's like the game Tropico. That's cool as fuck. I'll probably get
I was
that.
gonna say, yeah, like, oh no, or you can exploit their natural resources like Tropico and be a dictator.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if you can make it like, oh,
I
like
love that
Tropical
game's such a
Island
viewer.
Paradise, like Paradise Island, or can you make it like the most dangerous game?
Yeah. Well, it's probably
That's
gonna
what I
be
would do.
very like.
How about both? Oh no! What
The
we
rich-
did
the
we just had
rich
best
half.
night. Yeah, we had the best night of our life. Now
slums.
the worst of half your lives. 'Cause
Dude,
the other half are gonna be dead.
What do you call those buildings in Brazil, all in the fucking mountains?
favelas?
The favelas. Can you put
Yeah.
favelas on your
Right, dude,
island
that'd
and
be
shit?
heavy.
You know?
Oh,
Can you put a
God.
giant Jesus statue there? That'd be fucking sick.
Can you
God,
forge idols?
I'm going to intentionally make a shanty town so that the taxes are very low.
Is that Tom Hanks? Oh yeah, there's a volleyball right there. There's Wilson.
Then it's like, wait, taxes? Why are there taxes? There must be a king.
They all need water, and I am here. Mad Max reference. The fucking the guy. Yeah.
So
What's
I'm
his-
really wondering how
What's his name? Goddamn.
Bane.
Something
I-
Joe.
yeah.
Something Joe.
Immortan Joe.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had to
But,
get that for next point.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how intense they're going to be with the Sims game. Because the trailer, I mean, it looked alright, but it didn't look like there was much advancement as far as Sims is concerned.
It's just like here's a new way to play.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, oh, instead of a house or
I don't really
whatever,
fuck
you're
with
an
The
island.
Sims though, because it trips me out just playing somebody else's life. I don't really.
Yeah, it's
like
weird.
it.
That's why because you
It's
could never
less-
really make them go super psychotic. You know, you could kind of just be the asshole and make them starve to death. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping there's a lot more
Well,
like psychology in the characters
I
and you can really
think-
make them murder each other.
I think there was a
Because that's the only
Halloween
way it would be
thing. If
fun
not,
for me.
Like they should just make
Puppet
There's
Master.
so much about you.
Holy strings of destiny. Who lives and who dies?
That's hilarious.
Who will please the king and who will overthrow him? It's all a
Oh my
game.
God. Do you watch Westworld? You'd probably love it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Season 3
Let's
was
see.
great.
Yeah,
They should make a Westworld game, like a Sims Westworld or something. Make your own
Cyberpunk 2077 is like the closest thing, and that looks fucking awesome.
Future World. Yeah, I mean the other half because like Westworld. Have you seen all of
And
it?
everyone
Yeah.
will be
Okay, cool.
breathtaking
Okay.
in
Sorry.
that
Yeah.
world.
Everything.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves will guide us to greatness.
I can't wait for season
You're
3.
Yeah,
breathtaking.
dude.